What up, people? It's your boy Master Trudy out here with another comic review. So, new comic book day means a new Red Hood and the Outlaws. Rage is my revenge. The cover does encapsulate, not wholly, what happens in this series. And while it's not action, we get a good fleshing out of what happens to Jason and his father and what's going on. So let's get into it. So we get a good intro, what pretty much a good intro pic here of Jason, Red Hood, getting surrounded all by penguins mid, and he's like, not a good night. So this is Porter's Field in Gotham City, obviously a cemetery right here. So he's like saying, don't know who you're looking for, Red Hood, but the penguin says you might as well be digging your own grave. So he starts taking them out, bam, and we get this nice action shot here. Look at all that, bam, just take them all out. Not. And here we got Scott Lobdell on the words, Trevor Hairsign does the art, Ryan Wynn the inks, and Rain Barreto the color. So yeah, Red Hood's just going around beating up the essay, and he just takes them all out. Bam. He said, like I said, not a good night. So an hour earlier, we see that he's now reading the letters of that basically Ma Gunn and her granddaughter gave him. He said, Dear Jason, if you're reading this, it means I'm not there to apologize in person. I'm referring to the day we met, when I took you into my home, intent on using you, as I had so many other boys before you. I'm sorry for everything since then, what I've done, what I failed to do. I kept these 6 letters from you when you were in my charge. To better control you, to isolate you, maybe even protect you. Letters I realized might have changed your entire life. Letters from your father. Read them with an open heart. Maybe someday you'll forgive me. I'm certain I never will. With regrets, Faye. So we see that he's now reading letters that his father sent him from prison. And he just said, kid, by now you heard what happened. Judge threw the book at me. God bless the American criminal justice system, am I right? I ain't saying I don't deserve it. Lord knows I spent my lifetime making my own crab sandwiches. So why am I reaching out now? It's like, not like we talked a lot when I was around, because I don't want you winding up where I am. Just see, I guess I want to tell you your old man ain't always been a bum, but that would be a lie. I'm done lying. I then told myself I was self-employed, working for Big Pharma. Kids, bums, junkies, I didn't care who I sold to. Business was business, till it wasn't. Till the day I met the girl who would become your mother. It's like, I shouldn't have sold to I should have told her to walk away. It's like, that a guy like me was bad news. Angels ain't supposed to kiss devils, but she was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. Even a bum deserves a chance at happiness, right? So we're just getting this, this backstory of his father saying, guess this all comes as a surprise, huh? That your mom and dad used to be kids before they became the worst parents in the world. Lights out. More soon, Dad. So that's the first letter. Second letter, which is pretty nice. Like, kid, where was I? Right, meeting the parents. To the surprise of nobody, they didn't want a drug dealer dating their daughter. Oh, dang, she was wealthy as heck. So Jason's mother came from money, even a retired one. I told her to stay. But your mother was one stubborn lady. She did something nobody ever did my whole life. She chose me. Wow. And the letters read very easily, you know what I mean? Say, kid, we didn't have nothing, but it was our nothing. I felt like crap taking her from life in the burbs, but she adjusted. That's what addicts do, no matter how much they wish they didn't. One day I thought she was dead. That's nothing so simple. She was pregnant. Wish I could say I was happy. Truth, I was scared spitless. Just see, I did my best. Got a job. We took a class at Gotham Y, learned how to breathe and crap. Apparently, they frown on beer in class. The doc claimed it didn't get you. It didn't. The doc claimed it didn't get calmed down your mom. I said the doc didn't get it calmed down your mom. We had enough classes by then. We didn't need no stupid doctors. We had each other. Who needs more than that? Fantastic. We gotta really learn about the father's sake. Jason, after your grandfather. Jesse, so this is Gotham, your home. You're gonna be everything I never was. A damn Prince of Gotham. I'm gonna keep you safe. Be a dad you can look up to. Look at that. It's like, guess you know how that promise turned out. And he's like, yeah, Dad, guess I do. Jay, we actually got made a go of it for a while. The three of us playing house. Turns out, owning a kid is expensive. Maybe it was the drugs your mom stubborn I stopped taking. Maybe you just got my bad genes. They saved you that night, stabilized you. It's like, prayers were free, but you were going to need medicine, therapy. That wasn't going to happen working at a car wash. I was desperate. I was going to lose the only thing in my life I was ever proud of. Dealing is too dangerous for a dad. So I manned up, nailed the interview. Of course, we all know that Jason's father worked for Two-Face. The Todd family luck was turning around. So he just shows him robbing with Two-Face, and he worked some. He was henching. He was basically a henchman. He worked with Two-Face. He worked with Mr. Freeze. He worked with the Riddler. But you also need to know how to take a punch from a guy that lives to punch. Not for me, thanks. So he was like, when Batman showed up, nah. It wasn't the most glamorous lifestyle, but it kept food on the table and you out of the hospital. Sometimes we even had leftover to do something fun. Remember that day in the circus? Just the guys? I showed you a bit of my battle scars. My forever merit badge. Next job turned out to be my last. Cobblepot. So Jason got arrested because of the Penguin. It's like, but Penguin wasn't looking for a hench. He wanted a fall guy. He's out there living the high life. Me, 20 to life. Oh boy. Jesse, kid, I heard about your mom today. I'm so sorry. I don't get it now. One day you'll see love don't fix everything. Jason, this is my last letter for maybe ever. I made a deal today. I agreed to some scientific pincushion. They agreed to let me out early, if I live. Crazy? Absolutely. But I'm what your mom used to call Wiley. Trust me. Someday, God willing, you'll have a son. Then you'll know what it's like to love him so much. You'll do anything to be with your boy again. I'll see you soon. Love, Dad. And we see that he didn't survive. And then we just see Jason heartbroken. Then he just sees a picture of him and his pops. Then we just see Jason is at a graveyard digging up. We just see we just see the Penguin like this, keeping an eye on the old pad paid off. Now this, I'm glad we followed him out here. Killing someone in the cemetery is creepy. You just see, I never visited my father in prison or his grave, unmarked except for the metal plate the size of a credit card. A whole life reduced to a number. I knew where it was. I just never had anything to tell him. Let me just see, Dad. Let me just see, sir, should I take the shot? It's like, no, not yet. So he's watching, saying, I've hated my father every day since he left. Since he wasn't around to stop my mom. There was I, yeah. So he's like, I've hated my father every day since he left. Since he wasn't around to stop my mom. Sick as it sounds, I was thrilled the day I learned he died in prison. It's like, but you didn't. Wiley, you said. And we see it, and you just see, he said, go wait in the car. It's like, I've seen a lot of pain in my life, caused a lot of it. I don't know who or what you're expecting to find, son, but it looks like it ripped out your heart. So we just see the Penguin rejoicing at Red Hood's pain. It's like, you can't make me care what happened to you. Not after everything you did to me. And he's like, I don't care. And you can see that he doesn't care about his father, but he cares. And he's like, I see you sending those letters, Todd, but never anyone writing but you back. Well, business is of yours. Guess it's not, but after today, you're being transferred to Hiere El Agua. Your Hail Mary bid for freedom. Just thought you talk about it. Honestly, I don't want my son growing up to think his dad didn't care about him. You're a good dad, Willis Todd. Like hell I am. And we just see everything gets worse for everyone. Scott Lobdell, you keep doing it again, man. You building up the emotion. This was a great comic. We got our action at the beginning and then we mellowed out. He did what he's supposed to do, and he understands the Penguin. The Penguin is a ruthless criminal. Not a silly Billy and bad girl, but a ruthless criminal. Now this is another 10/10 for me for the Red Hood, of course, no doubt. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people. So when it's good comics, get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching. I should have more videos up later today. Bye.